What's up, y'all? This is the Roommate Investor back with another video. Today I have my guy GaryVee here. I've been listening to Gary since I learned about entrepreneurship, since I started. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But this video definitely came across my screen, and like I'm very intrigued because this is like some of the exact steps that I followed when I was looking to come up in entrepreneurship. When I started to learn, the things that you talk about cutting your budget and living frugal, staying lean, and things like that are the exact things I did. So this really hit home for me. So let's get this started.
Sign up for an account on Whatnot, sign up to sell, and sit in your living room and sell random shit in your house. It's like eBay.
Excuse the language. Excuse the language.
Anyway, go ahead.
Do you think it's time to start other businesses, or should I keep focusing on Whatnot?
No, unless you hate it, but she's just starting. No. Get that to 10 million, save money. The number one goal for anyone who's trying to live a life on their own means is to cut down their overhead, save money, so much so that you can attack your dream.
Exactly. You have to save money. You have to stay lean. I'm 34 and I still have roommates. Sometimes I have 3. Sometimes I have 4. At one point I had 5. I didn't need roommates. I just knew that I wanted to stay. You need to stay as lean as possible for as long as possible. It doesn't matter when you get that raise, when you start making more rental income. The key is to keep your expenses here while your income is growing. Income is growing. And if you do get laid off, if you do get your job, lose your job, which has happened to me multiple times, you're not really affected. You're not stressing because your income and your living expenses are so far drastic. It's when you're here is when the problem comes. And now you're living paycheck to paycheck, and now you don't have extra time or money to do anything.
For a year and not worry about money, which means you kind of need 18 months worth of money because you attack it for a year. And then when you're like, fuck, I failed at my dream, let me get a job, you got to give yourself a couple minutes there to find a new job. So my number one goal for everyone is cut your overhead, meaning cut your expenses. You don't need 4 streaming services. You don't need to buy $8 coffee. You could take public transportation instead of Ubers. You don't need 6 handbags. Maybe 2's good enough. You don't need to buy fucking collectibles, rips. Don't let anybody be buying these fucking VeeFriends collectibles, even though they're going to go to the fucking moon because they're going to ask you for 40 years.
He's not saying you can't do anything. Just cut most of the things out. If, like you said, for example, I have an older car. My car gets me from point A to point B, but I don't need super luxurious car. I don't need a car payment right now. My thing I like to do is travel. So I'm still traveling, but I try to find out how to travel efficiently, effectively with credit card points, staying in cheaper Airbnbs, things like that.
Don't let them buy it right now if they don't have money. I get upset, Rips. I don't know if you've seen these tweets. Sometimes people are like, oh, I can't buy the comic book this week. I have to wait for my paycheck. I literally DM these motherfuckers. I'm like, do not buy the comic book. Even though I think the comic book, even though the comic book was a good buy, right? Even though it was 20 and you can sell for 50, I do encourage flip life. What if it didn't do that? We need people to understand the game. 18 months of savings against a low overhead, less expensive apartment. If you're 26 and you're living on your own apartment, move in with your roommate, with your best friend, and have a roommate and cut it in half. If you you don't need Paramount Plus. If you don't have $100,000 in savings in your bank, it is inappropriate to have Prime, Hulu, ESPN Plus, YouTube TV. What the fuck? Yes, that's where I'm going.
The problem is we overconsume. We overconsume. Look into living like a minimalist. I have never had my own place. I could have had my own place. I make rental. I'm a millionaire. I make rental income. I'm an engineer. I could easily have my own place. Look at how to become a minimalist. Cut. I'm never looking to grow, add. I'm always looking to cut. The only thing I need to furnish is a bedroom and my own personal living room, my closet, and that's it. I don't have a whole house to furnish and all these extra things. Try to stay lean and stay as a minimalist. Minimal.
By the way, you can have, I notice what I said. You can't have 6 services you're paying for. You can have 2. I'll let you have Netflix and one other. All right? You got it. So anyway, no, not move on. She's just gaining heat right now, but she's not as far, maybe, there's follow-up questions there.